If you want to come into this as a victim, you're going to see everything and you're a victim to it. The way I teach, you're victimizing the unlearned. You're victimizing the neophyte. They don't know how to fucking trade. They put their stop loss in the wrong place. We're running on them. We're not running in a pack like a wild animals, okay? Trying to find whatever moves next. That's reacting to price. Fuck that. We are a cheetah. We know we can run any fucking thing down. We can run anything down. Put whatever fuck you want to put in front of us, whatever method out there, we will run circles around that shit. Nothing can fucking beat what I'm telling you. Nothing can beat this. Nothing. If it could, it would have came. It's never come. You are a cheetah stalking in the high grass. And there's a herd out there. They think they're safe because they're close. They're all doing the same thing, eating the grass. They're hanging around, same people, doing the same shit. Harmonic, retail, Elliott wave shit. You're the cheetah. You're sitting out there in the long grass. You're just waiting. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And you see that one gazelle just takes a step too far out and puts his stop loss right there. Easy for the taking. The herd is going to move away, but that one animal that doesn't know what it's doing, it doesn't shift when it should. And now there's a fair value gap. In 72 miles an hour, in seconds, your ass is there pouncing on it. That's what I'm envisioning in price. Do I know that person that's losing money? No. Do I know the person that has all their hopes and expectations of making money on that trade? Do I know them? Am I going to see them? No. Am I worried about them? No. Do I feel bad that they lost money? No. I have to eat. You have to eat. Everybody signs the same risk disclosures when you come into this market. Everybody understands that you can lose and lose more than you have. I have no qualms about it, period. It's the way it is. It's a jungle out here. You either are prey or you're a predator. I don't walk around or teach my students to be a lamb. This is the way it is, folks. You have to have teeth and you have to have claws. And you need to know when to use them and how to use them. You want to come in here and play the nice guy role and everybody, is going to love you and you never say anything wrong or never off color or whatever. Bottom line is, that's not what this is. This is fucking war. We're talking about money, real money, lots of it, and major entities out there that do not want you to be doing this successfully. They're going to roll on that. And I'm teaching you how to beat the fuck out of that, okay? Consistently.
Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, guys. What's up, what's up? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Like the stream, say what's up in the chat. Good morning, guys. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed your Easter. Good morning, Jorgen, Samsor, DX, Ivan, Beast for Speed, MJ, Spoilt Savage, Dandy, Meta, Setzer, Storm Scalp. Good to see you, man. Jeffrey Epstein in the chat. What's up? Big J? Springbok? Yusuf, Zachariah, Bill, BM, Christian, Francesco, Azim, Mind Over Matter, MT, Justin, good to see you. Ronnie, Oracle, Bacal, Bacha. So if I missed your name, I apologize. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Like the stream on your way, and if you'd be ever so kind, I do appreciate it. Opening bell in about 10 seconds. And we got to dive into some charts, boys and girls. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. So, First off, we have no red folder news today. Just 10 a.m. orange folder news, so we'll be mindful of that. Red folder news tomorrow with PMI, unemployment on Thursday. So not a whole lot of red folder news events going on this week. Market just opened up here. And I'm showing you guys the 4-hour time frame chart because I'm just kind of giving you guys a reference for, you know, what I believe price is gearing up potentially to do. So obviously we've traded down into now OTE of this range here. We have two previous weekly highs stacked up here as relative equal highs, and in my opinion forming low resistance liquidity run. So I'm looking at market structure currently like this on the 4-hour, and I do want to see price continue to expand to the upside personally. We see market is taking a fucking jump off a cliff right now here at the open. I got the 1-minute chart pulled up on my other monitor, and I'm just seeing this big black candle form right above my head. But that is how I'm viewing structure currently on the higher time frame. We see on the 4-hour that we've got this 4-hour imbalance here to the left that price is currently inside of at the moment. So in my view, if we get above this, to me this will end up becoming support, and we'll see price look for higher prices. That's just my opinion. We had new week opening gap right here, about 300 above the 300s on the Nasdaq. So potentially could run into some resistance there, but otherwise that's kind of how I'm viewing price right now on this higher time frame. So let's drop down from here. We did take out the previous weekly low already. Took out that previous weekly low yesterday. So, you know, if you're thinking about the weekly power of 3, it would make sense for a manipulation lower to then see higher prices going into the rest of the week. So that is that. I don't know if you guys traded yesterday. I did not trade yesterday at all in the morning. Was able to trade in the PM session. Caught 2 scalps, 1 long, 1 short. So that was good. I posted those executions on my X and in the Discord if you guys are in there. But that was how I did yesterday. I'm not sure how you guys did yesterday, if you traded at all. Yesterday was a bank holiday for basically everywhere except the United States. So I wasn't really sure what we were going to get yesterday morning, especially being a no news Monday. So, but yeah, let's continue to scale in here. Drop down to the 5. Let's do the 15. Check that out. No SMTs that I'm looking at that are jumping off at me or anything right now. We are about to take this London high here on the Nasdaq. Taking on an E-mini? No. So we got London high right here. Very close proximity to that London high. Price, kind of some wicked spikes here right at the open. Drop down to the 1 minute and show you guys. This is the this is the price action currently on the 1 minute. Opening bell came in. See this huge Drake candle to the downside. This is where we're at right here. I do like this range though, however. We had this manipulation here at 750 macro. Below these lows here. So I'm viewing this as our dealing range. To perhaps maybe do something like this, OTE. To go shoot for that London high and potentially higher. I like London high. Also coincidentally aligns with 1 standard deviations of Asia range, being just above that. So I believe this is what I'm going to frame up here. Going into silver bullet hour is going to be this trade out of OTE of this range if we can get something. Let's see. Just tapped equilibrium inside of a 5 and I believe 15-minute fair value gap right now. 30-minute as well. But I do like the looks of this. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jason? What's up, Mike? J Mark, good morning. Looking fresh. Hey, the bread. Thank you, dog. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Listen, who doesn't like getting rizzed up? Who doesn't like getting rizzed up first thing in the morning? You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the poll here. I actually forgot I did this. 200 votes. We've got 58% of the chat is bullish. Ooh. 58% of the chat is bullish, 30% bearish, 11% neutral. Wow. Most of the chat is bullish today. I don't know if that's a good sign for what I'm trying to do here. Hey. We'll close this poll off though. Just keep that in mind, boys and girls. Most of the chat is bullish. Let's see. We're only 6 going on 7 minutes into the open here. Keep in mind as well, we do not have to see OTE. We could just see discount of the range, and then this could just fly depending on how big of a hurry price is in to get somewhere. So let's see. A little bit more relative strength on the ES. Not as deep of a retracement here. I do like even the looks of like this 5-minute OB. If we can get something like this offered. Yeah, the stop actually isn't too bad. Could just look to play this. Give this a try. And then if it gets blown out, just reassess, I guess. But this 5-minute order block right here at 705 fib level. Ooh, I don't know if we're going to get that. Never say never, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and put a limit on that. I like that enough to try that if we can get that given to us. Obviously, if price goes to London high first, then we'll probably just delete it. But I do like this. See if we can get something, get lucky and get that pullback here before the macro maybe. Only 8 minutes into the open here. So that's what I'm going to do for now. I need to organize my charts here. Here we go. MQ, there we go. All right, we're ready. Oh, maybe we get it. Top step discount not working for anyone else. Just takes you to the home page. Yeah, it takes you to the home page. You have to click accept cookies, and if it's your first time using Top Step, the discount will automatically be applied at checkout. Poll tally needs to match likes. What are you saying? Are you saying nobody's liking the stream? You're shitting me. Are you shitting me? 10. Oh, okay. I was about to be really offended. 10 likes. 54 likes. Yeah, I like the stream, boys and girls. We're already getting this push up here. Traded down to discount of the range. Yeah, sometimes it's like this, man. You don't get that deep retracement. You just get that, if market's really strong, you just get that shallow discount tap, and that's away we go. You didn't even get that retracement to discount on ES. We are strong right now, boys and girls. London high, very close. Like I said, I'll delete this buy limit if London high gets taken before the limit gets tapped. Otherwise, we'll just see if we get picked up. We did get picked up on Friday after price put in an exact equal high. I don't know if we'll get that lucky today. Yeah, no. Limit is coming off. This move has taken out the target here in the short term. All good, all good. So I have to reassess here. Let me know if anybody did catch these longs though, from here to here. If I drop down to the 1 minute, I'm trying to I'm watching the 1 minute chart on my other monitor. I just don't know how I personally would have executed on this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe I would have taken a. If I was taking a trade off that discount level, it would have probably been from like this 15-minute gap. Yeah, I don't know. If I'm just targeting London high, I don't think I don't like this trade from this 50% level, which was actually even a little lower. It's like right here. Stop down here and targeting this. You could do it's like a 1-to-1, just a little over that, but almost would have to leave a runner and make it worthwhile, which could happen. New week opening gap here at the 300s. Delete this for now. I'm gonna keep that order block marked. Just tapped 1 standard deviations of the Asia range as well. Gosh, what a beautiful move that would have been, wouldn't it? Son of a gun. Son of a gun. That's NASDAQ for you. Pulls back more than necessary when you take that early entry. When you don't take when you're gonna wait for that deep retracement in OTE, it does one of those little shallow retracements and goes. Cheeky bastard. Do you have a top set promo code that we can put in? It's just the link, Tommy. Just the link, Tommy. If it's eligible, it should automatically work at checkout. No promo codes right now. Been chasing that move since pre-market, didn't offer an entry. Yeah, like I said, the only entry was that 50% level. So was just asking the chat. I don't know if anybody took that or not. If you did execute on it and you got the balls enough, drop it in the Discord, boys and girls. Kudos to you if you did. That is a very nice move. A little disappointed I wasn't able to get picked up on that. That'd have been nice. But pretty early though. I mean, we're only not even 15 minutes into the open. Obviously there's still more room for us to rally here, but gonna take a certain level of patience at this point. Let these candles close, get a pullback, and then look for new targets. Where is price drawing toward next? New week opening gap, I would say yes. I'm just looking for like any liquidity pools. I think we're just... You got all these highs here, but like, to me, we're probably just drawing right now towards that opening gap. You know, my idea would be something like we trade up leave a high, and then, you know, we just see a retracement back to discount of the range again of this new price leg, and then we go take that new high that was put in and then trade in that new week opening gap, ideally, from the looks of this. So that'd be the ideal scenario. New high of day gets put in, we retrace, hopefully get an entry, go take out wherever that high gets put in at. But yeah, man, looking pretty strong today. Yesterday was interesting. We sold off like 2 or 3% in the stock market, and then we had Bitcoin up like 3%. That was cool. Bitcoin's over 90K right now. Rallying boys, rallying boys. Come on, come on. I thought the weekly candle looked really, really good. Or the weekly time frame on Bitcoin looked really good. Discount of the range. Last week's weekly candle closure had us confirm a swing low on the Bitcoin chart, and to me that means that this weekly candle should expand higher. And then my kind of thought process was maybe we get like a little retest of this bullish breaker, weekly change in the state, and then maybe even see new all-time highs, boys and girls. What do I know? I'm just a boy with a chart. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Boy can dream, can he? Let's see what we get. I'm just a little white boy from Wisconsin with a chart. That's all I am, boys. I do like this order block that we formed here on the 5-minute right at 9:30 open. Man. Now it's kind of just sit and wait and pray that this gives us an opportunity to participate, man. I'm not usually one that advocates for participation trophies, but I'll take one today. You know what I mean? I'll take one. The eligibility, no, it's not just for Top Step XVIS. It applies to new Top Step users. So if you've used Top Step before already, then it won't work. Yeah, if you guys caught those longs at all this morning, congratulations. What a beauty. Gorgeous. Painless. Absolutely painless. I'm just sitting here, I'm wondering how, I'm just looking at this price action. I'm trying to ask myself, there's a fine line. I think when big moves happen, you're in one of two boats, right? Either you're in the boat of like, you know, hey, you know what? It didn't give me my entry, so therefore I missed it. Well, it is what it is. You're either in that boat or you're in the boat of like racking your brain. How the fuck could I have caught this? You're jumping around time frames. You're like, how? Right? And then whatever you find, you're going to convince yourself to change however you trade in order to catch it the next time. And I'm genuinely looking at this. So it's a fine line, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You don't want to make a habit of doing that all the time necessarily. Sometimes you did miss something, right? But sometimes you got to just accept that you're not going to catch them all. You know, we're not Ash Ketchum here. Can't catch all of them, even though we'd like to. But yes, guys, I'm waiting for another long person at this point. To me, this looks strong. Very bullish. I was already a little bit more bullish after we took out previous weekly low yesterday. So I'd like to personally see higher the rest of the week. That could change, obviously, depending on what price wants to do. We're only it's only Tuesday, right? So with new data and information, I could always change my mind. But as of right now, I'm looking just for upside. Yeah, don't chase if you missed. That's the last thing you want to do. The moment you start chasing longs up in here, that's the moment you'll get the pullback. Actually, with that being said, start chasing it so I can get this pullback. Thanks. Somebody do it. Somebody just start chasing price. Take one for the team, would you? Don't be selfish. My dog needs treats. Come on. Yeah, macro's just getting started here. Yeah, it's so early. We're moving a lot. We've still very early into this session. This 4-hour candle will close in 10 minutes as well, so we'll get that 4-hour inversion too. Most likely, unless this thing just absolutely falls off a cliff in the next 10 minutes, but don't think that'll happen. So I'll be framing up probably another OTE of this range once the high is put in. It might already be put in. And yeah, this order block here at 9:30 open, 618 level, to me that makes sense. You could maybe get in early. It just depends. I don't, maybe it's a possibility that this low or this level doesn't get offered again, potentially, and we just tap London high right below 50% and go. That's possible as well, but let's frame this up for now. Yeah, risk reward is... I don't want to be like too stingy and put it down here and then I missed another trade. So I might just have to sacrifice a little bit of RR on this. Could leave a run or two. Ooh. So here's what I'm thinking, boys and girls, just thinking out loud here ahead of time. Plan for me would be just wait for this limit, see if we get it. If I don't get it and we just say, let's say come to 50% or something, retest London high, and then we find support there and bounce, could potentially look to scale in. It's not ideal. Potentially look to scale in and try to join the move if this is really all it does give. Would like to see this though. Let's say I get triggered in. My plan will be to probably take this up to this high, shave off probably like 5 of my 7 contracts, and then maybe leave 2 run to new week opening gap. See if we can get a little extra. Which is exactly 2 standard deviations of Asia range as well. The weekly open. Just trying to join the move here. This could happen as well. We got, like I said, the new 4-hour candle opening here in 6 minutes. Could see that 4-hour power of 3 be what triggers our entry. Would not mind that. Hey Tyler, which AI software did you use to make your intro and outro YouTube videos? Well, my videos, those were like, I just hired some Fiverr guy to make those. What's funny is I told him to put me on a beach in the background, but for whatever reason he put like New York City in the background. So I just said, I don't want to wait like another 3 days for it to get done. So I just said, whatever, fine. Kept it. But the AI songs, I'm trying to remember what the website was. Started with an S, I want to say. It's like Suni or Suno, maybe. Something like that. Fib levels, I just have the OTE levels on with the 50%. So I have 50% on 618, 705, 786. And then I'll use projections as well. But otherwise, yeah, just OTE. Already got left behind once. Let's see if we can come back for round 2. Get picked up. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is anybody in the... Well, I guess there was some bears in the chat. Not many. Most people were bullish today. Is there anybody that's looking at this as like, nah, bro, we're going to reverse hard here at 10 a.m. and we're going to go lower? I'm going to choose to live in denial. That will never happen. It's not possible for that to happen, actually. It's Suno? Okay, cool. Yeah, it was something like... I knew it was something like that. I've only been on the website once. But it was good, dude. It spit out that little outro song that I use. I was like, damn, this shit's good. I was impressed. No, I do not trade the Dow. I don't. I used to a lot. I used to trade the old Dirty 30. I actually used to trade an opening range breakout strategy with it, but I was using a 1 minute time frame. So I was like using like a 1 minute, not really even an opening range break. It was more like my opening range that I was using was literally like pretty much like the opening bell candle. So you can imagine, it was boom or bust. That was on my MetaTrader 4 days. I'm sitting there on my phone with my lot sizes, trying to calculate it as I'm trying to place a trade on the 1 minute chart on US 30. Probably sounded like a schizophrenic. I'm trying to do all that. I mean, opening range breakout. I mean, I'm not familiar with like the actual strategy necessarily. I mean, the people that trade opening range breakout, what is it? The 15? Do they use the 15-minute opening range or they use 30? The opening range technically is the first 30 minutes. But yeah, I mean, it can work, but you gotta have the right conditions. It's just like anything, man. Like when you have spooling expansion, like expanding spooling conditions, ICT concepts work the best. Orb works. Everything works the best. Like when we were choppy, seek and destroy, high resistance, that is when everything gets messy. Everything gets pretty messy like that. I mean, if we're trendy, I mean, even freaking EMAs work, right? But yeah, I mean, I think it can work. There seems to be a decent amount of people that do well trading like the opening range breakout, I guess. But you know, if they are caught in the wrong condition, it's gonna absolutely shred them. So I really think, yeah, using your discretion to identify probable conditions versus non-probable conditions, pretty important. Getting a little SMT with this recent high right now. Interesting. ES pulled back to this London high. This is gonna be disappointing if we're just not gonna pull back really at all, and like we're just so strong that we're just gonna keep pumping. I mean, whatever, dude. I'm a perma bull at heart, so I guess it's kind of cool, but it'd be kind of cooler if I could, like, be in a long. you know? That'd be cooler, personally. Here's 10 a.m., boys. Gonna leave the limit on where it is for now. Obviously, as new highs get put in, this is going to continue to change until we put in the high. Might just have to leave this for now. But yeah, either way, my plan is to still grab entry at 618 of the range if we get it. I'm just going to set this up here for now. Probably shave one off at this point. Do I ever feel like I would perform better without the live stream? I mean, yes and no. I really don't think that, like, I'm still seeing the same things on the chart regardless of whether I'm live or not. I think maybe sometimes I get distracted yapping with the chat if we get on a real juicy topic or something. Maybe I could see it's been maybe distracting at times a little bit, but perform better necessarily, I don't know. That doesn't really affect it as much. It's really just about trading and positioning yourself in good conditions. Like, if price is choppy, and whether I'm trading AM or PM session, either way, it's like usually not the best for me. So no, I don't know if the live stream really matters as much. If anything, I feel like it makes me more accountable. I'm less prone to do stupid shit because I'm gonna get criticism if I do. I mean, I'll get criticism either way, I guess, but I think you know what I mean. Todd, do you think I could change your bias if I give strong arguments? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, if you're trying to convince me to like short up here, down into here, I understand. I just don't want to fight this move. You know what I mean? I want to just join the move or not be a part of it. But no, yeah, probably won't be able to convince me otherwise. I mean, I did my analysis. I see what I see on the chart, and that's really all that matters to me. Do I teach? Yeah, I teach on YouTube for free. What questions you got, man? Let me teach you some stuff. Class is in session, boys. What's your thoughts on unestablished traders trying their luck in Trump's ever unpredictable market? Welcome to the fucking show. I don't know. I mean, markets are still markets, guys. Like, yeah, it's volatile. It's interesting. It's kind of unprecedented times with all the tariff stuff and whatnot going on. And we saw some history made over the last few weeks with price volatility and all that stuff. But yeah, just embrace it. Just embrace it. I mean, like I said, market is still the market. It still is essentially still doing the same things. You know, yeah, there can be some variables of like if Trump tweets randomly and then the market really does go berserk. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? You're gonna sit in fear and like just never trade because he might tweet something? You know, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I will say though that it was because of the volatility that harder, right? A little bit harder. Even just psychologically, like when you see 150 point stop losses on your risk to reward tool, just psychologically, it's like, what the fuck? So maybe harder in some components like that, but I don't know. I feel like I've been doing pretty decent. Now, if I was a newer trader trying to trade in this market for like the very first time, I don't know, right? Maybe it's been like a real struggle. But I mean, when I first Well, I shouldn't say that. But I guess, yeah, I mean, in the early in my trading, before I was established, so I guess I would apply to that. I was trading in COVID markets, so COVID markets were also extremely volatile, wild times. And I remember seeing people post, people online or whatever. I remember seeing people post saying shit like, these COVID markets are some of the best markets, because the volatility is present, right? So they're saying like it's some of the best markets they've ever seen. Meanwhile, I'm getting absolutely shit on. But then again, I was still like newer to trading, so was it really the markets or was it really just my inability at that time? I'd say it's probably the latter. Because yeah, I think anybody that was trading in COVID that was like really established at that time probably did very well, and they had more volatility to work with. Fuck, guys, I don't know if I don't know if this pullback is ever gonna come. But once we hit new week opening gap, I'm probably like I'll naturally kind of just start to shift more bearish, just because my longs today were literally just trying to long into that new week opening gap. So, at some point you got to accept that you missed it, and not try to force it. I technically first started trading in like 2017, I guess. But then I didn't stick with it very long. And then I came back to it in like late 2019. Pretty much like end of the year 2019, probably looking ahead to 2020, New Year's resolution type shit. What's a skill that I want to learn in the next upcoming year? I'm like, I want to fucking go all in on trading. Because I was interested in it at one time, and then kind of put it on the back burner. So then, yeah, I got back into it, and then, yeah, within a matter of like 3-4 months, fucking COVID hits. And she got buck wild on me. She was a bucking bronco, boys. I was trying to tame her. Man, I tried my darndest. And even worse, at that time, I'm trading like support and resistance and trend lines. Oh, when COVID hit, every trend line, trend lines, support, resistance, that shit goes out the window. The hell you talk about? Fucking A. Oh, yeah, man. I got, you could say I was liquidated. You could maybe say that a couple times. Michael says, I think it's safe to say there's no deep pullback coming. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. If we get it, we get it. But yeah, it's looking not promising. But yeah, just nothing to do here but I'm just leaving the limits on until targets are hit. So not really much more I can do. I'm not going to chase it up in here. To me, that doesn't make any sense. Last thing you want to do is make a habit of doing shit like that, and then, I mean, that will result in many losses over time. Continuing to do stuff like that, chasing moves. Even if you do it and it works out this time, like, that's even worse, because then you're getting positively reinforced for doing something that you probably shouldn't. Oh, yeah. Man. All right, well, we had a lot of bullish people in the chat. The whole poll was basically bullish. Like, over half the chat was bullish. So, Put a 1 in the chat if you did catch longs, I guess, at any point today. So far. And for those of you guys that did, go ahead and drop it in the Discord. Let's all analyze and critique your executions, if you're open to that. I just think it's easy for people to type 1, like even if they didn't catch the longs. You know what I mean? Like how many people are gonna type 1 just for shits and giggles? They just cap it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Discord's free. It's in the chat somewhere. So I mean, it's probably buried now. It'll recirculate though. At some point, whenever the bot wants to put her back in there. Otherwise, yeah, you have to scroll up. Looks like it was posted at like 9:48 New York time. It's probably due for a recycle at some point here. Link is invalid. We go through this like every time. I feel like it works for half the people, for other half it doesn't. Somebody in the chat said that if you close your Discord and then reopen it, it works. So maybe try that. Yeah, new week opening gap, guys. 307 is weekly open. And yeah, it looks like we're about to absolutely run it out, man. And if you caught the longs into there, dude, fuck. Job well done. Day complete, I would say. I am a little disappointed. Obviously, like I said, it would have been nice to have been a part of this. This was almost exactly what I wanted for today. So that sucks. Trying to get to that next payout in the market's making me wait for it. What are we doing? No, never give up, trader. My position did not get failed, unfortunately. I was left behind. My original position was this OT of this leg here. And, yeah, we only retraced to 50%. My entry was at 618. So I got left behind. Not by a whole lot there, but by enough. Yeah, so I got left behind by about, we'll call it 12 points. On the original buy limit. This buy limit obviously hasn't been touched either yet. New week opening gap hasn't been traded into. Like I said, just leaving the limit on. There's always a chance I could get picked up until that target is hit. So we've seen crazier things happen. Here's what I'm going to do, though, with this limit order right here. I am going to move it up to just under the 618. I don't think I'm going to go up to the 618. I'm going to go just between the 618 and the 705, right at that London high inside of this gap. That'll be kind of my compromise for that. Then I can just leave full position, go to this high because it aligns with new week opening gap. So that would work out fine, too. But otherwise, yeah, this will be the position, just leaving it on. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Thank you. Be here all week. I'm in cells, IFEG. Good luck. Are you gonna get the ICT book? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Probably. Why not? Maybe somebody will give it to me as a gift or something, though. But yeah, good luck though. I mean, for those of you guys that are like looking for shorts here, I mean, there's opportunity for sure, right? Because I'm looking for a pullback anyway. So if I'm looking for a pullback, then that means there is an opportunity to short here for sure. 100 points to my buy limit. So good luck, man. Opportunity's there. Take it if you wish. I just don't want to fight this move up. But yeah, I just serenaded all you guys. Go ahead and like the stream. If that's not worth a like, then what the fuck? What do I got to do here? Oil up on stream? Jesus. Yeah, Bitcoin over 90K again. I love to see it. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. ICT does not have a book yet, but he, in his YouTube video that he put out yesterday, he was saying that it was coming like end of the year, I believe, right? He said he was waiting on publishers or something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be a bestseller for sure. Ronnie says, Tyler, today is gonna be a no trade day. Yours truly, Ronnie. Ronnie, why are you always jinxing me, man? You don't think I forgot? You don't think I forgot? Michael goes, I don't think it's ever coming. Been waiting like 3 years. Oh, you're talking about the book. I thought you were talking about price. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. It comes when it comes, boys. You know, Santa comes down the chimney whenever he's ready. You just got to make sure the milk and cookies are out. Okay? If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You know? Sent, seems me and Seabass had the same idea. Oh, did you guys drop the execution in Discord? Let me pull that up quick. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps making me add the source to OBS every single time I open up Discord. I've already added it multiple times. So I apologize you guys can't see this. I don't know why. I gotta figure that out, or I don't have to add it every time. Yeah, looking at your charts here, let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, so Chicho, bearish on YouTube. I've been seeing 15-minute time frame. Okay. Well, yeah, looks like you caught the long there. Looks like you joined the move a little. Or no, sorry. I was seeing your cursor there. I thought that was your arrow. Well, nice. Yeah, looks like you caught that move up. Two of those 15-minute bullish candles there. Right here. Nice. Nice. Yeah, no Miley today in the chat. At least hasn't said nothing yet. Aw, thanks, Jeff. I think. Is Diddy gonna be there? If so, I'm in. After you gave me the advice to lower my contract sizes, I've been passing a lot of accounts lately. I'm finally funded, but no payouts just yet. Dude, nice. Honestly, yeah. Micros might be where it's at, boys and girls. I mean, shit. It's just so easy to over leverage any account with even one mini. Especially with how volatile it's been. You know? But yeah, that'd probably help a lot of traders just trading micros. Stop trying to trade minis every freaking day and hit these huge numbers. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Tyler Jacobs. Oh, yeah, Tyler Jacobs in the chat. We were getting dubs on Fortnite the other night. You know, when he's allowed to play. And he said the same thing. We got absolutely clapped by some 12-year-olds, though, I'll tell you that. Oh, my God. I've never been more angry at a 12-year-old in my life. Oh, man. Got absolutely shit on by these kids. How are they so good? I don't get it, actually. Like, how could these kids be so damn good? Like, they're just so sweaty. And I'm just not. Just, oh. I'm just not. Autism. That's actually probably true. That's a superpower. Okay. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Well, here we are waiting. Let me know how the guys that are in shorts are feeling right now. Some guys in the chat were saying that they were shorting IFVG here. They had some beautiful profits to this low. And looks like it maybe tapped this lower or this higher up for value gap here on the 15 maybe. Definitely probably hit one on the 5. No? Well, I guess not. 3 minute though. So we did tap a little inefficiency in here. Looks like. And then did we hit that 15? No, I guess we didn't tap it. Anyway, let me know how you guys are feeling. For those of you guys that took that right about now. This is why I didn't want to fight this. I don't know if this is going to blow right out or not. Maybe she still holds. Either way, your butthole's puckered right now. I know it is. Don't fucking lie. It's puckered. It's puckered. Don't even lie. You know it is. You're clenched up right now. The CEO of Top Step announced to get rid of the consistency rule and eval, put it into the funded phase. Do you have an opinion on that? I think it's awesome, to be honest. I love the idea. It really won't affect me because I'm not sitting here like just sending accounts trying to get these crazy payouts or anything, so it won't affect me none. Either way, I feel like I'm like all my wins and all my losses are relatively all similar sized, and I'm pretty consistent as far as that goes. But yeah, I like the idea of the one-step pass. I'm sure a lot of you guys do as well. Passing evals fast, getting into those funded accounts where it matters, and even if the consistency rule, it's still better than like it's 50%, right? So it's still higher than a lot of other firms. So I like it. And to me, I mean, yeah, just the only people that would be pissed about it are the ones that are like, I'm just going to YOLO into a funded account and then YOLO the funded account and just try to get a windfall of money. You know, I think we all can agree, whether you like it or not, or whether you're one of these people or not, we all can probably agree that that is much more closer to gambling than actually trading. So I think it makes sense personally. So I like it. Especially if they get rid of the payout caps. That's the other thing too. Like if you're going to have a consistency rule on the fundeds, you can't have a payout cap, man. But you won't even need one, really, right? Like, because if people hit that consistency rule on a funded account, right? Well, it's like there's some level of consistency there. And I just, yeah, you don't want to have too many restrictions. Otherwise, it's going to turn people away, you know? People are going to go where they feel the best deal for them is in the best rules for their trading. I do believe that. So yeah, no, I would really love it if they got rid of the payout caps too. Then it's like, hell yeah, I don't know why anybody would not be excited about that, you know? But will I open a music channel? No. No, sir. Ryan, roughly 5 years, we'll say. 5, 6 years, maybe, something like that. What's up, Volt? Up 550 today on the rise. 8:45 to 9 today, calling it done. How's it going for you? Haven't taken anything. Was trying to catch these longs. Got left behind by like 10 points on my limit. Had my limit set in OTE. We just tapped 50% of the range and went. So was not able to be a participant, unfortunately, even though this has played out perfectly. I wanted to see longs towards new week opening gap, and absolutely given us that. So still have this limit on, waiting to see if I have a chance of maybe still getting picked up. To me, the move is still there until we hit new week opening gap. So the idea for me right now would be if we get this pullback towards discount of the range, OTE, I'm interested in entering along there, and I'm interested in targeting the recent high and new week opening gap. But that's how my day has gone so far. Just sitting here, market's forced me to be patient. Did not want to chase this move at all. Me personally. Jade Cap just tweeted that he got his $2.5 million payout. No way. Let me pull this up. That's sick. What would you guys do in the chat? Let me know in the chat what you guys would do. What are you guys doing today if 2.5 mil hits your bank from a payout? What are you guys doing? 2.5 mil hits your account. Blow. So real, man. So true. I'm just kidding. Just received the biggest single payout in prop firm history. This is the type of stuff where it's like, where's all the people that are like ICT concepts don't work people now? It's like first Kane, now Jade Cap. They're all pretty quiet now. Just received the biggest single payout prop from history Apex this morning. Lifetime consistent efforts battling through the darkest moments of life, self-doubt, depression, anger. It all happens for a purpose. Sheesh. Oh my God. 2.5 mil hits your bank. Man. Well, y'all, are you guys going to go like get lunch or something, you think? You going to go get lunch? What's this? Oh, let's see. Is there audio on this? Nope. Hang on. Bro, that's fucking dope. I don't care who you are. That's sick. Hell yeah. Let's see what the Twitter space is saying. Inner Circle Trader. You dirty dog. This has to be the biggest affiliate payout ever. Says Dodgy. Dang. Dang. I want to just respond with like a few eggplant emojis, but I feel like that I should probably put more thought into my comment here. What do I want to say? Do I just put a GIF? I mean, what do I say? I'll comment later. That's pretty dope though. Hell yeah. Right on, boys and girls. You'd get a membership at Marl. Yeah, let me see what some of you guys said. Somebody said the first thing I saw was blow. Somebody said they were gonna do blow. So there you go. Put it in Tesla stocks. Not all of it. Porsche dealer, duh. Buy 10 apartments. Ah, there we go. Nazar's gonna get some apartment complexes. Leaving my girl. Jane goes leaving his girl. Take a vacation. Cop that GT3 RS. Nice. Get into real estate. Oil myself up. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'll pay off debt. Get my parents a good car, house. Get myself a nice house, car as well. Isn't that dope though? Just the I mean, this is why everybody gets into trading. It's just for that ability, the possibility to accomplish that. And then like, I mean, obviously there's some funny answers in the chat too, but like some of the answers are legit, like, you know, your whys in trading, like why you're doing it in the first place. Like what's it all for, right? Do it for the IRS to be happy? Fuck yeah. Oh my, yo, dude, I wonder what oh man. 2.5 million taxes. He lives in Florida, I think, right? So no state income tax. Can somebody God, what does the taxes on that look like? Oh, that's disgusting. Man. You want to ruin anybody's day that makes money, just bring up taxes. Oh, that sucks. Thoughts on Dodgy? I mean, I don't know. I don't really know him at all, but he seems like a good little marketer. Like he knows how to rage bait people on Twitter pretty good. He's pretty good at that. But otherwise, I don't really know him. XFA comedy show. For now, thousands of bottles of baby oil. Live out the interest, fill the pool of baby oil for show. Geez, I'd buy out a. Okay. 35%. That's 35%. What was it? 2.552 or something. I'm just gonna go rough. We'll do like 2.55 million. Times 35%. Yeah, bro. Oh my god. 893K roughly is going straight to Israel. I said what I said. Still cool though. Hey, listen, we'll all take it. We'll take it, right? I still take it. I mean, we're all paying taxes anyway, so what's the difference? Yeah, it's pretty dope though. That's sick. That is sick. I mean, honestly though, like if you guys get like, bro, that guy's got to take a break now, right? Like you've earned a break. I would fuck off for like 2 or 3 months. You guys wouldn't see me for a little bit. I just go golfing every day. Maybe I'd get bored. Maybe I'd get bored, have to come back. Could I show a good example of sell side, buy side taken? Sometimes M5, M15, it's like a break structure and I end up being on the wrong side. Could I give you a good example of buy side or sell side taken? Well, we'll just go off of today's price action, I guess. Yeah, so good example of sell side right here. We get this pump down here at 750 macro, creates this bullish order block, and then we rally. And then we see more liquidity here again. We have an imbalance in here. So market is always doing one of two things: seek and destroy liquidity, rebalance. A lot of the times it's trying to do both at the same time, right? So it's very efficient that way. It likes to kill two birds with one stone. So here's an example of right at 930, we get price pushed down into this imbalance, discount of the range, takes this internal liquidity right here, and then we rally. But buy side and sell side, liquidity sweeps, break of structures, market structure shift, change in state of delivery. It's all like wrapped into an overarching narrative, right? Like, where is the weekly candle? Like the weekly candle going? Where's the daily candle going? The current 4-hour candle that you're in, what's that going to do? Current 1 hour, like, depending on the time frame that you're trading. Like that's that, right? So determining what that next draw on liquidity is for the time of the day that you're trading. And then, the next part of the battle is identifying an entry. And how do you do that? I like to do it by trying to use power of 3, right? So if I'm expecting the current 1 hour candle or the next 1 hour candle to expand, right? Like, let's say I'm entering in a macro, that 1 hour candle that I'm in is about to close, and I'm expecting that next 1 hour candle to manipulate lower to go higher, right? Or vice versa. And then trying to look for a PD array on the chart that I can use to enter, whether that be breaker block, unicorn, fair value gap, BPR, whatever it is. But yeah, liquidity sweeps versus break of structures. It's tough because when you first start learning ICT concepts, you get so fucking caught up in, because we're all reversal traders technically at heart as an ICT trader. And you get so caught up in every single high or low that gets swept. And then if we start reversing after that, even just a little bit, your brain instantly wants to just fucking look for that reversal. Like, oh yeah, we took fucking liquidity, boys. We're going to go this, you know what I mean? So like how many people, like, we took London high. We're like, fuck yeah, I'm short, brother. Woo! No! Like, how much, you know what I'm saying? So like, there's more context that needs to be taken into consideration, I would say, for that. But it'll come with time, I was absolutely that guy that was like, every time a high or a low got swept, I'm like, reversal time. Time to reverse. Why am I losing? This sucks. You think you could do it? Oh, man. I think I could do it. I don't think I could do it like now. I think I could do it. I think I still need to get one area. If I could really master, I think pyramiding with a high degree of accuracy, which I believe he did do, then I would have a higher chance. Plus, I would have to have, obviously, all those accounts. But, all right. New week opening gap has been hit now, boys and girls. RIP to anybody that was shorting up in here. That's the only reason I didn't want to even fuck with it, boys. I'm like, nah, it's just not worth it. See what happens when you touch the stove? You burn your little finger. You burn your little pinky finger. Now you gotta go get a Band-Aid or something. All right, limit coming off, though, guys. Got left behind on the longs today. That is disappointing, for sure. But for those of you guys that did catch the longs, I mean, our bias and our analysis was fucking spot on. Just did not offer me what I was hoping to get to participate, unfortunately. Check the 15-minute again. And that's the thing, too, is like there's logic in this, right? Just it kind of depends how precise you were trying to be, how picky you were at that entry. Maybe perhaps, I did some dropping down to this 1 minute. I was trying to see him like, Was there any IFEGs in here like I could have played off of this price? And I don't know. I don't see nothing in here really. I mean, you got this OB that we just really never came back for. Was kind of hoping for that, right? Was to come back down into this 930 opening price, this order block, and then maybe even retest this to go higher. But so strong right now. We're just flying. Shallow retracements. Looking at the ES chart. A little bit more of a retracement, ironically. So we got a shallower retracement here on ES. So ES was stronger here, and then we actually got more of a retracement here. Funny how that works, but man, still didn't even get the discount. Missed it by a little bit. Yeah, market is strong, dog. Me likey. Because I've got some monies in this market. Oh, yes. But yeah, now that we've hit new week opening gap, I'd be more open to any short opportunities, I guess, back into this range. But if they don't present, I'm fine with that too, because believe you me, I don't want to pick a fight with this if there really is no reason to. I don't want to pick a fight with these bulls. I was trying to be a bull. I was trying to join the team. I didn't make it past tryouts. I think it's because I'm white. They never picked the white kids. Yo, we had our alumni basketball tournament for my high school this weekend. Your boy was airballing some threes. I made some though. I was dropping some on some kids' heads. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, Tyler, I just booked 3K profit. Nice. Okay. Congratulations. Javi says he took a 1 to 25 RR. Javi, weren't you the one that was like, Tyler, could I change your mind or something? Are you telling me that you weren't trying to convince me to go short? Or what was the purpose of you saying that earlier? Comedy Show says, dude, you never answered my question. Bro, I answered your question. What are you talking about? Oh, my bad, Javi. See, it's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah. Well, shucks. Let's do a quick little P&L check. I want to see this next hourly candle. See what happens. Do a little P&L check, though. Yeah, I'm flat, man. Did not get filled on my longs. Fuck, dude. Come on. But yeah, man, if you did, you are green as green can get today. Let me know, boys and girls. Green, red, or flat. Green, red, or flat. Let me know. We've got what? 10:44 a.m. Bitcoin's about to hit 91. I'm trying to get a frame for like what I should expect, like even going into the rest of the week. What do you guys? Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys the feel. Obviously, we know like we gotta wait for the rest of the day to close, etc. But are you guys of the opinion that we could see previous weekly highs from the previous 2 weeks traded to this week? It would be a fairly sized decent move from the low, honestly, but yeah, it'd be like a that's a pretty good move. That's 2,000 points almost from the low. Last week's range was about 1,100 points. Weekly candles flipping green now, creating that lower wick. But yeah, in terms of like liquidity internally here, I don't really see a whole lot of much, right? That's why I'm like, we're drawing probably towards these levels. Only thing that really sticks out is maybe this could slow us up for a bit up in here, this other gap. But otherwise, yeah, I believe personally we've entered a market maker buy model here, starting with that 4-hour OTE tap in here. And yeah, now we're looking at buy side of the curve here. Yeah, let me check this out. We got what? Oh boy, 100 votes only. A lot of people are flat, so that tells me that a lot of people got left behind. I don't know if that's because you were only waiting for me or because we had the same idea. I also got left behind, yeah, unfortunate. Otherwise, more people red than green. How the hell did that happen? What? What are you guys doing? How? You could have chased the longs and you would have been in profit. You know? What the fuck? Was it something I said? No, I'm not gonna do a PM session. I'll have my eye on it, Nenye, but I won't do a stream or anything. Man, this would have been a freaking dope move to catch today, though. Fuck. It's hard not to get a little bit of FOMO. Because it literally did what I wanted it to do. Fuck. New week opening gap high is your target. Yeah. Consequent encroachment, about 370. High's about 430 here. Yeah, so like for me personally, if I was to trade anything here in the short term, I would lean more bearish. Obviously, I wouldn't fight this to the upside. Like if we just grind higher, you know, classic buy day, and we just keep moving higher and higher and higher and respecting bullish order flow, then that it is what it is. Just nothing there then. But we're pretty expanded. The only people that have had any opportunity to make any money today really were the bulls. So obviously at some point we've got to come back, rebalance, wipe out some people that obviously are trailed stops as well. But matter of when, I guess. Macros beginning here in like 30 seconds. I would be open to potentially playing a short though off this new 1 hour candle. If we can get like previous high sweep, maybe an SMT, and then we displace lower, I could maybe talk myself into a short down to like these relative equal lows here. Getting towards discount of the range from this morning. All right, let's close this poll off here. Over half the chat flat. Over half the chat flat. Somehow, out of the green and the red votes, it's pretty even, but somehow there's more red. I don't know how that happened. Even when we did the poll, like the bias in the beginning of the poll, or the beginning of the stream, most of the chat was bullish today. So I don't know how this happened. I don't know what you boys did. How you fucked this up today. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It happens. It fucking happens. Relax. I'm not trying to shame you. Aren't most people red most days? I don't think so. No. I mean, maybe they end up red. Or maybe they're just lying. But no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm just surprised because I just felt like the longs were so clear. And like we had never, or at least I shouldn't say we. I at any point was never like looking for shorts ever. And I felt like I don't know. I thought I explained the case for longs pretty dang good. That maybe I just thought that I had everybody convinced that we were going higher, but maybe not. Maybe that's why I was surprised. But that's why the flat makes sense, because I got left behind too. Was bullish for today. Some reason I expect to see bearish. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it happens. It happens, boys. I wasn't trying to shame yous. I've been there. I'll probably be there at some point in the future. But yeah, let's see if this wants to set anything up. My range, my dealing range that I'd be working with here would be from I still want to include that 930 range from opening bell when that low was put in. And yeah, I would like to see if we're gonna get short at all. I like these equal lows. And then you could maybe look to target this. There's definitely imbalance below here as well on the higher time frames. You can see here to the left, 15-minute fair value gap here and here. Which, even if I am going to get long further after this move today, like this has to happen before I try to get long. Either way, right? So let's see what the new hourly has in store, boys. We got like 6 minutes till close of the hour. I think I'm going to wait for that. But yeah, man. How was your guys' Easter? Was it good? He is risen. Breaker short? No, yeah, I'm not going to touch this right now. Not yet. Waiting for me in the Bahamas. Listen, Juvens, if I am not there in 5 minutes, just wait longer. But eventually, I'll be there. Peace out, BM. Appreciate you showing up. Thoughts on Ash Ketchum, Ash Trades? I actually don't know who Ash Trades is. Ash Ketchum, though. He would have caught the trade today. I know that because he catches them all. I can tell you that. Yeah, where's previous day high at? Might as well mark that out. Previous daily high is right above consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap. Okay. 384. We'll call it 385. Yo, do you guys have this issue on Telegram where you get like added to a bunch of like spam chats all the time, like crypto investing or whatever the fuck? I think every day I get added to like some random chat. Like, what the fuck? It's actually annoying. Like, how do you make this stop? Or you get like random accounts messaging you? I think you gotta pay for premium to like get like strangers to not be able to message you or add you to groups. I ain't paying for premium. I don't even use this. I don't even use this freaking app. Might as well just delete it. But you never know. ICT might post something juicy in the Telegram. I'll have to go check it out. Gotta keep the app, don't you? You can do it from privacy. Let me see. Waiting for possible shorts, guys. We'll see if they set up. New hourly candle in 3 minutes. Waiting to see this new hourly open. Potentially one more drive higher. Yeah, like the messages thing, you gotta do, in order to change it off everybody, you gotta be on premium. Let's check the invites or groups or, yeah, invites. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Nobody. Yeah, nobody can add me to groups now. Yeah. Yeah. Take that, bitch. That's what I thought. Now, my next step is figuring out a little bit of security for the Discord, because every once in a while some random... By the way, guys, just a little disclaimer. I will never message you first on Discord or anywhere asking you for, how's your trading going? And then like trying to get you to send me money to trade for you or invest or whatever. So if you get scammed, that's on you. I'll never do that. I'll never message you first. So you've been warned. If you get scammed at this point, it's because you've deserved it. Yeah, see, there's another fake Tyler Trades in this Discord. What the fuck, bro? Join method is hidden. What the fuck? Banned. New hourly candle in 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Kian. It's Kian. Like 5 years. Going on 6. We could say. Soccer terminology. What am I, gay? Soccer? Soccer? If I had a yellow card, I'd pull it out on you right now. The only time I've played soccer was when I played FIFA one time. Otherwise, the only thing I know about soccer is that the average soccer player runs like 7 miles per match. Are they called matches in soccer? Games? I don't even know. Probably games, I would guess. People texted me telling me, give us your account to give you the colors. Oh. All right, well, hopefully you didn't do that. Yeah, guy, I don't know. I feel like this is a pretty common issue, though. Not just with me, with a lot of people, I feel like. But what's crazy is, like, these scammers, why do they, like, they must get some people, otherwise why would they stop doing it? You know what I mean? Wouldn't they stop if it didn't work? So it must kind of work. Feel bad for those guys. I mean, damn. I did have one person, like, a few years ago message me, and they were like, yo, why the fuck did you scam me? I'm like, what? And they go, don't play dumb. I sent you $3,000 to trade for me. I'm like, bro, no, you didn't. Get your popcorn and take a seat, because this is going to hurt. So then I had to explain that they got scammed and that they were low IQ for falling for it. So I'm not going to get my money back? That's correct. Who is my favorite online trader besides ICT? That's a good question. Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite. I just have, you know, a group of traders online that I respect and some that I don't. I wouldn't say that I have a favorite. I think I'm my favorite. I think I'm my favorite. How'd I know that was coming? Otherwise, yeah, I mean, JCap, I feel like JCap gets the roses for now, you know? The guy just got a $2.5 million payout. It's pretty dope. Like, let me put it this way. Like, if he drops a video on YouTube, I'll probably watch it. I can't say that for other traders, right? Like, other people might drop a video and I probably won't watch it, to be honest. But like, if he drops a video, I probably, like, if I got nothing going on, I'll definitely watch it for sure. So you could probably say Jade Cap's got it for now. Name 3 that I don't respect. Y'all are just trying to get me in trouble now. Create some drama. But I'll play along. 3 that I don't respect. Here's the thing, though. I don't respect some traders from a trading perspective. However, I do still respect a lot of them from a marketer perspective or a marketing perspective, because they are good at that. So you can kind of differentiate the two. But 3 that I don't. Yeah, TJR. God. I don't know. Probably the Forex scammer guys. I don't really care for, like, some Raja Banks. I don't know, anybody that kind of toots their own horn. Here's the only thing that I've disliked about Dodgy. I know, and this is what I'm saying, like, it's smart marketing. He's really good at rage baiting people. Like, when he said things in the past, like, basically when any trader says anything along the lines of, like, this strategy literally doesn't fail, it's a hack, or anything along those lines, That shit fucking bugs me, dude. It just seems like they have to be trolling, right? Like they gotta be trolling to try to get views if they're saying shit like that. I've seen Dodgy say stuff like that. I saw Justin Werling say stuff like that with his like forever model stuff. I don't know. So just using language like that really bothers me in trading. Like what kind of I just feel like it's very intellectually dishonest to ever say something like your model or whatever is like undefeated or some shit. Oh yeah, Romeo. Yeah, Romeo. That's a good one, Javi. Thanks for the remind. Yeah, I don't like that guy. I don't like the guy. I think candle range theory is this like concept that a lot of people are like in awe of, but it's literally like, did you guys not learn ICT concepts from the fucking same ICT that I learned it from? Because like it's the same fucking thing. Like it's what do we talk? Candle range theory is not. I'll tell you maybe the candle range theory was like a good way to simplify it for some people, I guess, that maybe for whatever reason we're missing a light bulb. But like weren't we already looking at previous weekly highs and lows, previous daily highs and lows, power of 3 with 4-hour and 1-hour ranges? Like weren't we already doing that? Did you need Romeo to tell you about CRT before you fucking figured that one out? Like what do we like? So that's what I don't get about that, but yeah, I just don't like, if I don't like any traders, it's simply because of them using languaging like that or because they just seem like an asshole. Otherwise, though, I try to see like I like to think I'm a pretty reasonable guy. And it's always innocent until proven guilty with me, but I've got really no reason to beef with anybody. Other than maybe the guys that scammed me early on in my trading career, the MLM boys. I will hate and beef against those guys at any chance I get because they deserve it. If you're gonna lie, if you're gonna legitimately lie and scam people out of money for your benefit, then yeah, you deserve all the hate that comes your way, in my opinion. But yeah, and I don't know, anybody that live trades, shows live executions, you know, this shit isn't like always the easiest thing to do. Sit here live in front of people, you know, try to add value, try to trade well, deal with the good and the bad, either way, whether it be from trading or from the chat. So I do respect people that do trade live. From that regard, some people have problems against people that teach but never show live trades or whatever. I get it, but I also believe that when it comes to like any sort of skill, I do believe that there's some people that are just really good at teaching. Like some people are just meant to be teachers, right? They're really good educators, and they know how to teach things very well. But maybe they're not the best at like actually live executing or doing something themselves. Think about a sports coach, right? Like how many sports coaches would be able to do anything that they ask their players to do, right? Probably very few, if any. But yet they know what they're talking about. They know, you know, how to teach and how to coach. You know, so I don't want to like totally discredit, oh, just because somebody doesn't show it live or whatever means that they're totally, you know, dismissible. I still think there is value because you could learn something from somebody that maybe they don't behind the scenes, maybe they don't actually execute very well at all, but like they're able to teach you something that you're able to execute on very well. Like, there you go. There's still benefit and value in that, in my opinion. So, I don't know. To each their own, I guess. But all I know is there's a lot of resources that people can tap into today that were really not a thing or really accessible back when I first started trading. So I just think it's cool, like kind of where the trading space has evolved to. I feel like, it would have been cool to have a lot of the same resources available now that, back when I started. So a lot of you guys, if you're just getting started, I feel like you're pretty lucky in that regard. I feel like I had to pay for shit. So I paid, I joined, some of you guys know, I joined an MLM trading company and I was paying like $300 a month to be a part of it for almost like 3 years. So what does that total come to? And that's on top of losing money trying to figure out how to trade. What did I say? 300 times like what? 36? Yeah, it's like over 10 grand. He's shitting on ICT with his new guide and course. Who is that? Who is? What's up, Natasha? John Phibb. I don't know. John Phibb's an interesting guy. He's an interesting guy. I don't know. I've seen he's live sometimes on YouTube, but I don't really. For those of you guys that don't know who John Phibb is, John Phibb was one of the educators inside of IM Academy for a while. He taught smart money concepts. But the thing that I didn't like about those guys, like in hindsight, I guess, is they never once name dropped ICT or anything like that. Obviously, probably because if people learned about where the original source came from, then that means they would leave their company or leave the team, right? So you're losing a paying customer if you tell them where to find the information for free on YouTube. So that's a little disingenuous when you think back on it, right? So I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say really beyond that. I'd have to see how he trades and how he streams in order to form another judgment. If he says a lot of like arrogant stuff, then I wouldn't probably like him. I remember he was always a little bit kind of arrogant, if I remember right, but. Oh, Casper? Is he really? You know what's funny though? You don't know how that could be totally just a marketing stunt. And if it's getting people talking about him or his course, then it's probably doing its job. Like it's going to get more traction. Unfortunately, But that's pretty shitty, I would say. If listen, I've had my fair criticisms. I think I can appreciate ICT for everything he's done. And absolutely tip the hat that like the concepts work, and some of the best success stories we've heard of recent history are people that have used his concepts. So the concepts are the concepts, and I think they work fantastic if you can put it all together and figure out your own shit with it. But I still think you can have critiques of a human being, right? Things you might not like, things that bug you or rub you the wrong way. And the one time he was on my stream, I just happened to be talking about the things that I've criticized him for, and he was on my stream. So now he probably hates me. I give him all the credit in the world, where credit is due. But the one time he's on my stream, I just happen to be sharing the things that I do critique him for. I'm just trying to be reasonable and honest. Like, I don't put anybody on a pedestal. I don't put ICT on a pedestal. I don't think he's like, God or anything like that. I don't God's gift of trading, nothing, right? He's a human being. He has his flaws, as we all do. So it just happened to be the wrong timing, wrong timing. So now I'm probably kicked out of the will. Probably not going to get any, you know what I mean? Probably not part of the cool club anymore. Oh, well. We're trying to repent for our sins. We're trying to get back on the will, How's Tanya? I mean, yeah, Tanya seems good. What is that hairstyle, bro? I don't know, dude. It's just a fade. I don't know what you want me to do. It's just a fade, dog. A little high and tight. You know what I should do, though? I should grow it out. I should grow it out and then get some stuff to make it look like broccoli. Because, like, why is it that, like, all these Gen Z kids, they all look the same? That is such a real thing. I've seen so many memes about this. It's actually hilarious. They all have broccoli head. Fades on the back and sides, broccoli. You guys know what I'm talking about? That's what I should do. I should grow this out, make it, and then perm it. He could be listening right now. He could be listening right now. That is true. You never know. If you are listening, ICT, just know that really was, I would say, coincidental if that was like the only time or the first time that you were ever on my stream. I always give credit where credit is due, sir. You've changed the lives of many. But he's a mature guy. He understands that there's fair criticisms of all people, including him, I would hope. You know, he's a reasonable guy. Reasonable guy. Should do a buzz cut? Maybe. It'd be easy maintenance. The reason I'm not a big, like, I just like low maintenance. I don't want to fucking have to get ready and do my hair all the time. I just want to roll out of bed or hop out of the shower and just be like good to go, or as close to it as possible. Low maintenance. Low maintenance. Nobody subscribes to my OnlyFans either way, so who gives a shit? Well, previous day high incoming here, boys. 385. Man, what a move up, man. What a move. Like I said, I can't say it enough. A little disappointed with the missing out. It's hard to not have a little bit of FOMO because of that. But that is part of it. Sometimes that is going to happen, man. That's all I can really say about it. That's all I can really say. What I will be maybe keeping my eye out for as we roll into like the lunch hour and early PM session is going to be that correction back to discount of the range. And I would maybe look to play something like that. However, if I come back to charts and price is still kind of just grinding higher, I'm not going to fight it. You know, might just have to swallow it and be one of those days I just don't get to be a participant. And it is what it is. I look like a thumb. Fuck. That sucks. I was trying really not to look like a thumb. I seem like I do my hair all the time. No. I literally just like put some water in it and I go up to the side like this because I got a colic right here, or a cowlick as we like to call it. So I do a little up into the side. That's it. That's all it is. That's it. Took my L, done for the day, rushed into a trade that wasn't there. More disappointed that I'm forcing trades, knowing that it is bad for myself. Eval, applying pressure, have to recognize that. Well, dude, it sounds like your self-awareness is right where it needs to be, Vampy. That's good to hear. Ronnie, you son of a gun, you jinxed me. Ronnie, you gotta stop doing this. You did it last time, too. Come on, Ronnie. Thought we were friends. I need to do more? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll officially have hit rock bottom the moment I start trying to sexually impress a bunch of random guys on a YouTube live stream. Oh my God, Tyler, your hair looks so good. You know what I mean? I'll be rock bottom. You know? No, thanks. No offense. Sure, a lot of great guys in this chat. But all right, guys, I'll probably leave it at that for the day. I'll be back live tomorrow. We do have high impact news tomorrow with PMI at 9:45, and then high impact news Thursday as well. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord and on X and YouTube if I take anything. You guys kind of know what I'm looking for now going into the rest of the day. It may happen, it may not. Either way is fine. But I'll keep you guys updated there. So if you're not in the Discord, hop in there. The link is in the chat somewhere. You might have to scroll, but it's in there. Trust me. And follow me on X at I'm Tyler Trades. If you need a new combine, guys, the link is in the chat as well. Just dropped. And if it's your first time with TopSep, you'll get a extra discount automatically applied at checkout, boys and girls. If you made money today, congratulations. If you lost money today, listen, it's all good. Just don't do anything silly that you're going to regret later, guys. If you missed out, same goes to you. Just like the same advice goes to me. If you missed out, it is what it is. Wait for the next best opportunity because there's another bus coming, boys. There's another bus coming. There always is and there always will be. Okay? I want you guys to go ahead and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later on, and I will see you kids bright and early tomorrow morning. Peace out, everybody.
Sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler Trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.